Hey there, YouTube. I'm wrapped up in a blanket because it's like 11 o'clock at night and it's really cold, and I got out of the shower not very long ago. My hair is still a little damp, so I'm kind of cold. So, it's been a few days since I posted a video. I've had this idea for this video brewing around in my head for some time. I haven't really thought out what I was gonna say on it yet, so I might seem a little jumbled, but that's okay. So, something I've been thinking about recently a lot with myself and a lot with, like, just in general stuff, is transgender people and how they identify their sexuality. As a female, I identify as a lesbian, and so for that, I'm sort of like involved in, I guess, like, lesbian community, sort of like, it's sort of a cultural label that we get put under, and it's sort of one of those things where, you know, people say, hey, you need to know what you are. And so that leads to the question, when someone undergoes a gender identity change, when they start being referred to by male pronouns, or if they're a male to female, when they start being referred to by female pronouns, how they feel about other people doesn't change, but the label kinda has to change. Because guys don't go around saying they're lesbians, and girls don't go around saying they're gay men. It doesn't work that way. I feel like I'm running around in circles with what I'm saying, and I'm gonna edit a hell of a lot of this out. You get this, like, label, you know? The straight male. Get back in the kitchen, woman, and make me a sandwich. Okay, that doesn't happen a lot anymore, but you know what I'm saying. And you get the stereotypical female who's like, oh my god, let's go shopping. We find this almost fetish-like need in society for labels. And it's like, when you become sort of a genderqueer, whether you identify as transsexual, transvestite, transgender, genderqueer, androgynous, bigender, whatever you call yourself, you kind of step outside those labels. And that's when society starts seeing you as sort of like a freak, a weirdo, because you're going against what we know, or we as in the collective society of the American culture. It's a little scary. Or even the culture of the world. It's kind of becoming a more worldly issue. So, I guess what I'm getting at is, for transgender people, it's like, all of a sudden, you're the opposite of what you were. When it's something that you haven't been thinking about, like, throughout your entire childhood, I know many transgender people do think about that since they were, like, children, and so of course things aren't going to change for them. But if you've been living a normal, quote-unquote, you know, a life in which you didn't question the way you were born, and all of a sudden you realize that there are other options out there for who you can be, and how you can make yourself feel comfortable in your own body, it sort of throws everything out of perspective. Because all of a sudden it's like, whoa, I had this all established. I was pretty okay with being a girl, and I identified as a lesbian, and all of a sudden it's like gone. It's like, okay, well, who am I? And what, like, how will society see me? How do I want society to see me? Because you have to control that, otherwise you're gonna get put into a box that maybe you don't want to be in. I guess I have sort of a discussion question. If you want to leave a comment about it, I might make a follow-up video, or I might just discuss in the comments. What do you think about sexuality, and how it relates to gender identity and what society seems to need? Yeah, because this video has gone on for way too long. I've recorded for like 15 minutes now, which means it's like 11:15 at night, which means I should probably stop making so much sense. So, Yeah. Good night, everybody.